Hey guys, welcome back to another TheMarleyChannel video. Today we're going to talk about Smash Legends. Smash Legends isn't sponsoring this video, we just really like this game. Smash Legends is a cross-platform brawling action PvP game available on iOS, Android, and PC. We've been playing this game a lot since it released on Steam on March 15th. Smash Legends is only available in some places right now, but it's early access. I believe it's playable in Europe and Canada for now only, but I am sure they probably plan to release it in other countries and other places. So, you Americans out there, you can get this game eventually. One of the reasons we like this game so much is because it's very similar to the games that we used to play when we were younger. For example, Rumble Fighter and Lost Saga.
There's a lot of stuff to do in Smash Legends that really keeps it fun to play. First of all, there's a bunch of game modes that you can choose from that are very different from each other. There's Dominion, which is kind of like a King of the Hill type mode where you have to fight the enemy team to control an objective point for as long as possible, and whoever holds it for a certain amount of time wins. There is a game called Crown Guard, which is like a 3v3 mode where one of the teammates on each team is like a juggernaut, and whoever's juggernaut dies 3 times first loses. There's a battle royale mode where everyone is against everybody, and the goal is to be the last one surviving, and you can pick up power-ups to make yourself stronger, which kind of makes it interesting. And then there's also a 1v1 game mode where you compete against a single player on a very small map just to see who's the better 1v1er, which I honestly really like this mode. I feel like it's like the most competitive mode. There's also some other game modes that cycle in and out every day, and each of those game modes also have different maps that will be randomized also every day.
Right now in early access there's only 8 characters, but there will probably be more in the full release or in future updates. First we have Peter. Peter's your kind of run-of-the-mill sword guy with slashy and spinny moves. Peter's your typical protagonist with a big sword who swings it everywhere and gets all the kills, Next up, we have Red, which is an interesting character. They have less health than a lot of characters, but they're also a fast-attacking assassin type of character. Your typical rogue. They use scissor blades as their weapons and are able to utilize a stealth move that allows you to blink and dodge a lot of stuff that you'd normally get hit by. Alice is the tanky support character with a lot of utility moves. She has multiple AoE stuns that you can use to stun the entire team and keep them locked down long enough for your other teams to destroy them, or you, depending on what you do. Following Alice, we have Hook. Hook is the only ranged character in the game right now, and they're pretty squishy, but they deal a ton of damage, and all of their attacks stun lock enemies for a short time, so if you can't get out of their attacks, you're pretty much done. Next up we have Kaiser, which is a big tanky brawler type character. He can punch his way through anything, and the best thing about him is his ult. His ultimate gives him extra damage on every hit and super armor during his attacks for a short time. Cindy is a faster kind of brawler character that seems better at juggling your opponents around until you can eventually drain their HP. The last 2 characters we haven't unlocked yet, unfortunately, but luckily the game lets you try them out even before you unlock them. Master Cat is a slow-attacking swordsman with pretty high attack range, and he's able to deal a lot of damage per hit with his heavy strikes. And also he's a cat, how can you go wrong with cats? I love cats, so. Ravi is the last available character so far. He's a dark magician with a lot of crowd control abilities. He uses his magic for every attack, and it's probably one of the most visually impressive characters.
The progression of this game is also really good in my opinion because it allows the game to be competitive in nature just because of how it works. So as you play the game, you get these puzzle pieces that you can use to level up your characters to give them better stats, but also each character has a separate rank for when you play them. You get points for winning games, but the higher the rank you are, the more points you lose when you lose a game. Now I'd like to talk a little bit about things that we'd like to see added to the game and that will probably get added based on what we can see in the game. We think there'll be a lot more characters added to the game soon because in the load screen, you can see a lot of extra characters that aren't in the game yet. There's some kind of chicken boy, there's a witch, there's this Valkyrie lady on the left that looks really cool. There's this guy with a sword. and there's whatever this is. I'm really curious to know what these characters will be like, and I can't wait to try them out. Another thing that is coming to the game soon is character skills. They're unavailable right now and I can't find much information about them, but I can't help but wonder what they'll be used for when they're added to the game.
Basically, we can't wait for the game to be fully released. We can't wait to see what features there are, what more they have to add. It's a pretty fun game. It's a lot of fun. I remember when we first got it, we just non-stop wouldn't stop playing it. It's actually so fun. And we'll probably make more videos about it over time. We have some ideas already in mind. So make sure to subscribe so that you're notified when those come out.